To get prettier buttons, I got something prepared for you. In the Shared Components folder, add a new subfolder which you can name Form Elements. Here I want to store some components which are helpful with creating forms or with user interaction. And there, attached, you find a button zip file, which you can extract and which you can unzip. And in there, you find a button.js and a button.css file, which you should move into this Form Elements file. Now let's have a brief look at what you get in there. You get a component, and in the button component, I render different things based on the props we receive. If we have a ref prop, I render a normal anchor ref, a normal link. If we have a to prop, I render a link as it's coming from React Router DOM. And I also give users the option of adding some special styles, for example, controlling the size of the button, inverse, danger. We'll use that throughout the course, no worries. There also are some default classes attached for some nice styling. And of course, I also render a normal button. If we have neither a to nor a ref prop, then we render a normal button where we can also control the type, forward or on click listener, and even disable it. This is a button, and here we got some styles for that button so that it hopefully looks nice. Now with that, we can use this button in the place item component instead of the buttons I currently render there. So let's import this button component here, import button from shared components, form elements, button, and replace the buttons down there with the better button, with the custom button. Now the buttons can be configured, and for view and map, I want to add the inverse prop, which makes this look better in my opinion in this place here. For editing, I don't want to add any inverse prop, but I want to add the to prop because this should actually be a link which redirects the user to a page that allows us to do the editing. So here I will add a template literal and then forward to, let's say, places slash, and then here props.id, which is the ID of that place, so that this leads us to slash places slash place ID, which is a route we haven't registered yet, but which we will add later. And for deleting, I will add the danger prop, which colors this button red and more dangerous. And we will also soon add on click listeners to the first and the last button. With that, I think that looks a bit nicer. And we can now focus on making sure that when we click on View on Map, we actually, open an overlay, let's say, where we highlight the position of this place on a map.